Hello folks, I'm Shruti Tamra
And I'm Dhruv Futnani.
and welcome to the
Surge
Surge
Equestrian
Equestrian League
League.
2025.
We're going to get started with the medium tour. The final day, we are doing the Grand Prix event this afternoon. What are you looking forward to, Shruti?
Yesterday we only had one clear round in the medium tour, so maybe some more clear rounds.
I'm going to say 4 or 5, always the optimist. We have the riders coming in, 12 riders coming in today, and it should be a good round.
Let's hope so. Let's get this final evening of show jumping started.
We wish the riders the very best.
And we're back for the medium tour, day 3.
We have a very interesting course set up by our course designer, Jordi from Belgium. This is going to be a real test for the riders and the horses. They've gone through 2 days of intense competition and they've arrived on the 3rd day with a big challenge to face. They will have the main course, which is laid out in the arena with a total of 12 obstacles and 15 efforts. The length is 540 meters. Time allowed is 93 seconds, so it's a long course. We're going to need the horses and the riders to be quite fit physically and mentally. Some of the interesting parts of this course, as you can see, the option at jump number 9, where the rider can do the jump over the water, which would give him a better line to jump number 10, or to do the vertical, which is significantly higher, poses a bigger risk. And the combination at 7, that is going to be a real test of the riders. We have a triple bar, which has a spread of 160, followed by we have a 2 stride to element B and a 1 stride to element C, so that's going to be challenging. And immediately after jump number 7, we have the big oxer at 8, which was the most dropped jump in the previous event. In the small tour in the morning, the maximum number of drops happened at jump number 8, and I don't see that any different in this course unless the riders have really taken a lot of effort to walk it correctly.
Dhruv, what happened to your optimism?
Well, I think after walking the course, I've realized that it's not going to be easy. But in the medium tour, I know we have some excellent riders. They will figure this out. And I still stand with 4 or 5 clear rounds. Let's see what happens.
I love your optimism, but I still think we'd maybe have to. Maybe.
Well, all the riders have walked the course. I don't think anyone is withdrawn yet, which means they must be confident.
Well, Democratic has withdrawn.
Yeah, I don't think that had anything to do with the course. So this will be challenging, but I think we should see some high quality riding. We will see some riders thinking on their feet because they will get into situations which are a little complicated in terms of distances, but I trust our riders are good enough to figure out a way. So we're good to go. We have a total of 11 riders who are going to be competing for the honors in the medium tour Grand Prix. First rider, Balaji Vijay Shankar, riding Lucifer, representing Surge Stable. He has been Mr. Consistent. In day 1, he was in 4th place. In day 2, he's been 4th place again. but I'm sure he wants to do better today. The additional prize money for the Grand Prix, I'm sure that's very motivating for a lot of the riders. But I think it's also bragging rights, because this is the only competition which is going to have 2 rounds. So he's going to have the main round, and if they go clear, they go into the jump off.
You can always trust Balaji to give us a fantastic start for the day.
As a pole down at 3.
A refusal at that 4th combination.
The refusal at 4B means he has to come back and do the combination again. Jump number 5 posed a lot of problems for the riders in the small tour, but I think in this medium tour it doesn't look too dangerous. I don't think we'll have too many riders having an issue. That was very nicely ridden, and now the tricky jump number 8. Nicely done. He's definitely going for the vertical and not the jump over the water.
Nicely done. He's had a pole down and a refusal, so I think he should just give his horse a good round, a relaxing round rather.
A lovely 6 stride between 11 and 12.
100.10 seconds. 8 time falls and 8 jumping penalties.
Yeah, he picked up 4 penalties for the refusal, 4 penalties for the drop, and because of the refusal he's added a lot of time to complete the round. So good round to get started, completes the course. The next rider we have in the arena is Sarvanan riding Mallorca, representing Kovai Stables.
I have my hopes up with this duo. High performers.
So once again, this is not a speed class. The first round, they are only focused on going clear. So if they get through within 93 seconds without any jumping penalties, they will move into the jump off.
Dhruv, do you think some of the riders will pick the water jump today?
I think they will, not only for the fact that it looks a little bit easier if your horse has practiced those jumps before, but what's also interesting is the line from jump number 9 to 10. The line from the jump over the water is significantly easier.
I'd like to remind the riders today that the only rider that chose that jump, that water jump there, had an all clear round.
Nicely through the triple combination. And now the tricky jump number 8. Okay, so the riders in the medium tour do not seem to have the same problems as the riders in the small tour, which is quite logical, but we waited to see if that was the case. So always remember, don't blame the horse and don't blame the course.
So just blame the rider.
Absolutely. It's always the rider's fault. Puts in an extra stride, but gets through the jump number 12. So the distance is set up for a perfect 6. You will have riders putting in a 7. But this was nicely done.
92 seconds. 92.95 seconds.
So he made it just in time. 93 is the time allowed. Calculated it to the fraction of the second and made it through. The winner of day 2, Neil Kendall on hatch. He is serial number 3, ready to take on the course.
What's with that third jump?
So I think the new villain in this course is jump number 3. We've had a couple of riders knock it down, and it doesn't seem so difficult from here, but obviously has something going on which is troubling the horses or distracting the horses, because it hasn't changed from the previous course. It's exactly the same, just a little higher.
The 5th and the 8th fence have taken a back seat. They don't want to be the main villains this tour. See?
So
They're gliding through that.
our predictions for the difficult jumps are completely wrong. Those seem to be the
Wow,
easy ones
wonderfully
at
done.
the moment. Two jumps to go. Stands off the first. He's got to be careful about the strides. Stands off the second too.
Look at his timing. 79.47 seconds. He's currently our leader.
Well, the clear rounds have to go into the jump off. So at this stage, we don't have any leaders. We have people who are going to go into the jump off, and we have 2 of them. I'm sorry, he's the first one. I'm sorry, I think I missed something. He dropped jump number 3. I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
So far, we've not had any clear rounds. So Neil will currently be taking the lead unless somebody beats his time. And I think that will be difficult because he chose the water jump. That saved him some time. He cut corners really well.
Next rider in the arena is Basavaraju on Dinky Boy. He's also been one of the consistent riders in this competition. He placed second on the first day, and he placed second on the second day too. So he's, with a little luck, he can definitely go to the top spot. Looking for the takeoff point over jump number 6. Had to chase a little bit, but got the horse back.
Hold down there.
The second element of the triple combination goes down, so 4 penalties.
Well within time, 80.07 seconds. With 4 jumping penalties.
So we're going to have a lot of riders who have had just 1 fence down.
Dinky boy, but big moves. Up next in the arena, we have Yashan Khambata on Dolce Vita, representing ARC. He was the winner of the medium tour on day 1.
Per my understanding, if we don't have any clear rounds, there is an option for having a jump off with all the riders with 4 penalties. We will wait and see. If there is a rider with a clear round, of course, they are outright in front.
I'm really hoping to see a jump off. Yashan's not succumbed to that jump number 3.
I think he's experienced enough to know which are the jumps which are going to trouble his horse. Seems to be very relaxed.
His takeoff spots are perfect, like perfectly calculated.
Nicely through the triple combination. I thought the big triple bar to the vertical would pose a problem, but everybody seems to have gone through nicely.
Ooh,
Going for the water.
wonderfully done.
Could this be? We're not going to jinx it, but we're hoping that he's going to make it through. Just one line to go.
And we have our first clear round for the day. Yashan Khambata on Dolce Vita. 80.59 seconds. 80.39 seconds. 0 penalties. Our first contender for the jump off.
Next rider in the arena, Pratik Raj on Isma Boy, representing Kovai Stables. He had a decent round yesterday. Needs to pull out all the stops if he's going to join Yashan in the jump off.
And everything that we do, you're convincing and you know it. Play the game but never show your cards. It's conflicting in the moment, but when you're gone it always breaks my heart.
Just checking the timer. All seems to be okay, so we're ready to get started.
Bell's gone off.
Serial number 6, Pratik Raj on Isma Boy, representing Kovai Stables. Showing his horse the triple bar. So sometimes when you see the rider in the arena, you can almost read their mind in terms of which jumps they think they need to be more careful.
Off to a rocky start.
Yeah, the pole goes down on jump number 1.
And another one down at pole number 2. That will definitely put some doubt in his mind.
He seems to be struggling a little bit with the takeoff points because most of the jumps he seems to be knocking with his front legs, which means he's
refusal.
He's getting a little too close to the bottom of the fence, and then the horse is not sure if he can get out. So after knocking down a few jumps, the horse says, okay, we need to come up with a new plan. Decides to refuse the second element, so he'll have to come back and do all 3 again.
Reapproaching. And second refusal, which will lead to his elimination. It's my boy, but it's probably not his day today.
from here. I wanna get away with you. Fly high, the sky is clear. The great escape.
We skip serial number 7 and move on to serial number 8. We have Avik Bhatia on Madagascar coming in. He had a nice round on Melrose in the previous class.
He's representing the Show Jumpers Club. Very talented young rider. He had a fabulous small tour, made it to the jump off.
Running all over the world. Yeah. Running all
So far, we've only had one all clear round. Yashan on Dolce Vita. The time to beat is 80.39 seconds.
I wanna get away with you. Fly high, the sky is clear. The great escape, just me and my baby. Yeah.
Clear over the first two. Yeah, jump number 3 was not a problem for Avik on Madagascar. Made a nice correction before getting into 6. He knew that the stride was not there, so he sat back. Did that well. Through the triple combination and approaching tricky jump number 8. Is he going for the vertical or the water?
Vertical? Yes. He's just very calm on his horse. That translates to how he perceives his round as well.
Approaching the last line. Got a 5 or a 6 stride. Over 12. That was a very, very nicely ridden round by Avik Bhatia on Madagascar.
86.71 seconds. An all clear round. A second contender for the jump off. This just got super interesting. Our next rider in the arena is Tanush on Milan, representing Surd Stable.
So they've had their fair share of challenges over the last couple of days, Dhanush Gowda and Milan. Let's see if they can set it right on day 3. Heights have gone up from the last couple of days. The course has definitely become more technical.
A pole down at number 3. Refusal.
Unfortunately, he's eliminated for the fall, but looks to be okay. Yeah, that was quite a refusal at the second element. You could see that they got it wrong in the first element, lost the balance.
I think that pole drop at number 3 put a question in his mind.
Something new. Just tell me when it gets too much, and I'll run away with you. And I'll run away with you. And I'll run away with you.
Why do you do this to me? I try to act like I don't care. You never let me close by the night you're calling. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this? Why do you do this to me? I try to act like I don't care. You never let me close by the night you're calling. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this?
When all the hate surrounds us and we need something new, just tell me when it gets too much.
We have Niharika in the arena with Sir Lancelot representing ARC.
And I'll run away with you. And I'll run away with you.
Why do you do this to me? I try to act like I don't care. You never let me
We have Niharika Singhania on Sir Lancelot, coming off a good round yesterday in the medium tour day 2, where she placed 3rd.
I try to act like I don't care. You never let me close by the night you're calling. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this?
Incidentally, Sir Lancelot and Dolce Vita were both from the Warm Blood breeding program in India. Both are born in India. Dolce Vita has had a good round today. Let's see if Sir Lancelot can follow up.
How do you sleep?
A pole down at number 6.
To me, it's hard to breathe. Whenever there's a memory,
Gentle tap over there, but safe.
it's been so long, yeah. It still feels wrong, yeah. Something's been off
Which one
since
is she
the
going to
day
pick?
you left. Trying to stay
Looks like she's
strong,
going for the
but
vertical.
now that you're gone, I'm not the same
Quickly
girl
through.
that you first met.
It's been so long, yeah.
If I had couple of poles down or even a pole down in a round like this, I'd just simply for the fun of it pick the water pole.
I would just retire and go and get a drink. We've had plenty of show jumping, we've had plenty of good rounds. That was one of the nicer rounds that we've seen. A little unlucky to have 4 jumping penalties, but a good round by Niharika Singhania on Sir Lancelot.
How do you sleep when you're not next to me? It's
We have 2 riders to go, Sarvanan and Shresh Mentena.
Whenever there's a memory, it's been so long, yeah. It still
We've had
feels
2 clear
wrong,
rounds, so there will be a jump off.
since
The only question is, are we going to have 2 or 3 or 4 people in the jump off? Find that out in the next couple of minutes. Waiting for Sarvanan on Century.
The current 2 contenders for the jump off are Yashan Kambata on Dolce Vita and Avik Bhatia on Madagascar. Will Sarvanan be joining them? This is going to be his second ride for the day.
Yeah, hoping for a better round. Yesterday he had some issues on century. So let's see if they have a better round today.
What I've noticed is his second ride is always better than his first. So here's hoping that streak continues.
He's just visualizing the course once again in his mind. Which are the turns, which are the jumps to be a little more careful at. And looking at the way it's gone today, it looks like you have to be careful at every single jump. We've had a lot of riders drop jump number 3. We've had a few people drop 5 and 6.
I honestly can't believe that a lot of the riders are struggling with that third jump. That's not the one that we were worried about going into this tour. Not a concern for Sarvanan.
Like he's dropped his reins over there. He's doing some rodeo riding into 5. And he does that so well, I almost think that works really well as a strategy.
We'll never know if that was his plan all along.
Nicely over the triple combination. And it looks like he's going for the vertical. Two more jumps to go. Could this be clear round number 3? A very
Right.
nicely ridden round. He put in 7 strides between 11 and 12.
Ride of the century.
So that was a good round. Brilliantly ridden. Between 4 and 5, he dropped his reins. I think he trusted the horse enough to keep going and cleared 5 and then got himself back in place for 6. So an eventful round, but he kept the poles up and he moves into the jump off. And the last rider in this competition, Shresht Mentena, riding Quintani, representing Surge Stable. Horse looks nice and relaxed. Just a bit unlucky, the slightest of touches at the back pole in jump number 4B with the safety cups. The pole will fall nicely through the related line between 5 and 6, approaching the triple bar. Clear over 8. Looks like he's going for the vertical. Only a couple of more jumps to go. 11 to the related distance to 12. Does it in a beautiful 6 stride. No problem with the distance. A good round by Shresh Mentana on Quintani. 4 jumping penalties. For the attention of riders in the jump off, we will have the first rider in the arena in 10 minutes.
Exactly 10 minutes.
The jump off is the same as what we had in the previous round. It starts off with 12, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4A, 4B, and 6. This will be against the clock. And we have 3 riders in the jump off. They will decide the medals placings. The time allowed is 55 seconds. But similar to the small tour, I think more likely that we have it the winning time between 35 and 37 seconds. We will wait and see while our course designer adjusts the jumps.
Nothing seems right, 'cause when you're gone I lose my sight. Gets harder at night, the curtain's drawn, can't show my eyes. Don't let go, I'm too scared to ever wanna be alone. If you're not there, nothing seems right, 'cause when you're gone I lose my sight. Gets harder at night, the curtain's drawn, can't show my eyes. Don't let go, I'm too scared to ever wanna be alone. If you're not there, bags and close the door. Don't drive away alone. I saw your face right in front of me. Your warm smile that I couldn't keep. Or was it all in a dream? bags and close the door. Don't drive away alone. I saw your face right in front of me. Your warmest smile that I couldn't keep. But was it all a dream? There's so much more that I can get. Let me wonder what we could have been. I close my eyes, it's not a dream. I close my eyes, it's not a dream. Was it all a dream? Close my eyes, it's not a dream. I will miss you, always calling me up. Passive distance, spend most time on my own. I just like being alone. It's no joke, it's my soul. This is my life. I don't do what I'm told. It's no joke, lose control. This is my life. Lose control.
The jump off will be starting shortly. I have a flight to catch, unfortunately. So the director of broadcasting, Niyal Saad, will be taking over with Dhruv Putnani. I'll be catching all the action live on YouTube. So stay tuned, guys.
I will miss you, always calling me up. Passive distance, spend most time on my own. I just like being alone. It's no joke, it's my soul. This is my life. I don't do what I'm told. It's no joke, lose control. This is my life. Lose control. It's my soul. This is my life. This is my lose control. It's my soul. This is my life.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a 3-horse jump off coming right up now. Yashan versus Avik versus Sarvanan. 3 of the most qualified, most experienced riders you'll find in this entire tour. Avik Bhatia, Dhruv, he's shown some tremendous improvement over the last 1 year that I've been watching him, and especially right here at Surge. Surge seems to go really well for Avik.
He's riding really well. I think even in the small tour, he rode very technical. He's not rushing his horses. He's riding very carefully. And you can see that in the long run, that's the only way you get results. When you're a little bit impatient and, pushing the horse too far, as long as luck holds up, you're getting the results and then you're in trouble. But with Avik, he's riding excellent and he's doing a really good job.
You've got to think there's a little bit of impetuosity of youth. I mean, he's a little bit younger than both Yashan and Sarvanan, and probably a little more hungry.
Definitely, without a doubt. But the thing is, he's done some international shows, so I think he takes the pressure really well. And it doesn't get to him at all.
Our first rider in this jump off, Yashan Kambara. He's coming in to kick off the medium tour Grand Prix jump off.
Going in first in the jump off is always a big decision to make. Are you going to go for an incredibly fast time and take a lot of risks, or are you going to go for the clear round? In this case, if he has a clear round, or even if he completes the jump off, he's going to be in the medals.
And he's gonna put pressure on the other two coming in. Never take Yashan Khambata lightly in a jump off. He has all the experience in the world, all the poise. He's just got lost a little bit at this point.
He's coming back. I think he's okay. Just a few seconds here and there, but 14 was not part of the course, so he's got his 4 penalties for the drop.
Correction there, 14 was the second jump in the jump off.
Approaching the last jump, number 6.
Right, so 4 time faults in this jump off at 58.54. And Dhruv, he certainly got lost a little bit between the first and second jump in the jump off.
Absolutely, I think he did the first jump. So he did the first jump, which was jump number 12, and then for a moment he was a little bit lost whether he needs to go left or right. And if you look at jump number 14, if you look at the flags, it has to be done going away from the grandstand. So he had to do the long way around. But since he didn't cut his line, he didn't make a circle, that was not counted as a refusal at all. So it was just a little bit of loss of time. But he's completed it with only 4 penalties.
And 4 time faults, a total of 8
total
penalties.
of 8. So it's going to come down to the next 2 riders.
Now the young, hungry rider, Avik, the one that Dhruv and me thought would have a very big, bold show here in this jump off. Show him some love, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Avik Bhatia as he starts his jump off and certainly looks to take the lead and become the new leader. Can he do it faster than Yashan? Can he do it with less penalties than Yashan?
I think at this point, if he goes for a clear, he's going to put himself in a very good position because we know Sarvanan goes for the time. So if Lady Luck is shining on him today, he may actually get the gold without taking too many risks.
Approaches 14 at an angle, straightens up. Nicely done, Avik.
Yeah, he's not going hell for leather for the time. Going careful. If he keeps the fences up, he automatically goes into the lead and he puts a lot of pressure on Sarvanan, who will be coming in next.
Yeah, I've seen him ride jump off significantly faster than the speed he's going at right now. So, strategy at this point, keep the fences up.
One fence to go. He's got to be careful not to get too fast and flat.
Either way, say hello to your new leader, Avik Bhatia. The man who comes here only to win, he does not come to participate, is your new leader in the medium tour. He can already start feeling and sensing that victory. Is it imminent or is Sarvanan going to rock the boat here? Only one competitor left, Sarvanan. Can he beat the time currently just set by Avik Bhatia? 46 seconds and change.
Well, Sarvanan has a lot of experience and this is a good horse who did well on the first day. So there's nothing lacking. He's going to take his chances. He's going to go for the kill. But he has to remember, if he drops a fence, he's automatically out of it.
Just taking a minute there for Mayoka to lose a little weight before starting this round.
Well, if he wins this competition, you will see a lot of horses and riders doing the same in the arena before the competition. So let's not make it a practice.
"20 seconds left for him to start his jump off course. Breaks into a canter, turns round, makes his approach towards the first jump in the jump off. which is jump number 12. Oh, it's going to be close. Yeah, made it just in time.
He's taking his time, turning into 14. I think the turn from jump number 1 to 2 is going to make all the difference over here, because if he goes wide, he's going to lose at least 3 or 4 seconds.
Split timings currently in Avik Bhatia's favor. He's a bit slower than Avik was at this stage.
Heading flat. Nicely over. The combination coming up.
Picking up the pace a bit. Oh, and that's that. That's that. With those 4 penalties, the best he can look for now is second spot. As long as he keeps this pole up, which he does, he will take down silver.
So that was exciting. I think the riders put it on the line. I'm sure if they had come in a different order, you would have seen different strategies come into play, but this is as it goes, and a super round for Sarvanan. Just the drop puts him into second place, but well ridden.
Fair amount of confidence there, Dhruv. We can already see Avik Bhatia waiting right at the entrance of the arena, ready to come in.
Well, he knows he struck it rich. This is the big day. This is the big prize money. Bragging rights. And he is going to win the gold. Medium Tour Grand Prix Day 3.
Bragging rights meet bank balance. Ka-ching! Requesting all the riders in the medium tour, the top 6, to kindly please enter the arena, mounted on their horses. Once their rosettes are attached, we're going to do a quick ceremony, and then after that we will take a break and come back with the big tour.
Top 6 riders doing the rosette ceremony now. We request the officials to please come into the arena to do the official photos.
Requesting the top 6 in the big tour to kindly enter the arena and line up with their rosettes. And we request the ground jury to kindly please join us in the arena. Avik Bhatia becomes the second rider to take down 2 golds at the Surge Equestrian League for June.
So we request our international team who's managing the show over here. President Ground Jury Nancy Zeitlin. One of our judges, Bushra Hasibi. The fantastic team of stewards led by Chief Steward Eva Yu Ching Chang and Justin and Appin. They definitely play a big part in making sure things run smoothly. And the winners in this competition. In 6th place, we have Niharika Singhania on Sir Lancelot. In 5th place, Basavaraju on Dinky Boy. Yesterday's winner, Neil Kendall, today placed 4th on Hatch. In 3rd place, we have Yashan Kambata on Dolce Vita. 2nd place, Sarvanan on Century. And winning the competition is Avik Bhatia on Madagascar.
When Avik won his first gold earlier this week, I had offered to buy him dinner. I'm certain that he's going to be repaying the favor now. Drinks and dinner on you tonight, my friend. Well done, Avik. Well done to the entire team. If we could welcome you on a victory lap, please.
Request you to lead the top 6 out for a victory lap. So Avik followed by Sarvanan and Yashan, Neil Kendall, Vasavaraju and Niharika. The top 6 riders in the Medium Tour Grand Prix Day 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our rosette ceremony for the Medium Tour. We will catch you live once again at 7:30. Actually, 7:30 will be the first toss in. So we'll catch you live again at 7:25 with the big tour, the Grand Prix, on the final day 3, right here at Surge for June.